Hello everyone, welcome to another video in TDX. Today we are here to talk about the bosses of Endless mode. As you know, there are 8 bosses in the upcoming game mode. There are 4 mini and 4 main bosses. The mini bosses are Avatar, Eradidog, Hunter, and the mini boss we don't know about so far. There are 4 main bosses, Eradicator MK IV and 1C, Apex Predator, and the Calamity. Today, we are here to talk about their abilities and powers. This video really took me a long time to make. I hope you will enjoy. Subscribe for more content like this. But anyways, we are going to start with the mini bosses. Of course, the first mini boss we will talk about is the Eradidog. A dog but is an eradicator. We don't know much about this enemy, however, we still have some information. It has 2 huge cannons attached to its back, as you can see on the picture, and this boss has this ability. It won't stop. It will keep running when it's attacking the towers. So yeah, it is really going to be annoying, since it won't stop. If your towers are stunned, most likely it will just destroy you. This is pretty much all we got about this boss. So far this is the best footage I can show you. It is from the Endless Mode trailer video by the way, you can find it in John's YouTube channel. So let's move on to the second boss we will talk about. It is the Avatar, the mech guy. This boss is pretty unique, because it has an ability of deploying into the battlefield from the sky. It's not going to spawn in the entrance, it will deploy into the middle of the map and start attacking your towers. As you saw, it has an animation of jumping from the sky. It's really cool, not gonna lie. It has 2 huge cannons and a rocket launcher on its end. Very cool and powerful. This is all I got about this boss. However, it will get really crazy soon. The third mini boss we have is the Hunter. A crazy guy, but a kind of copy of the Predator in my opinion. Issues kinda weird, but yeah. That is literally all footage I got about this boss. But I got many predictions, as you know. First of all, it is a Predator, but an improved version with better weapons and armor. It may be a kind of regular enemy. I mean, we may see this guy in every single wave. And this guy has 2 shotgun-like arms instead of 1. The current Predators only have a single arm with a weapon, as you know. This may make it so much stronger. Imagine if it can shoot with both of its arms at the same time. Its arms may have different type of attacks too. Who knows, maybe it can burn our towers? It may come a bit weird, but you know, expect the unexpected. For the fourth boss, we don't know its name, but I guess this may be the strongest mini boss with the most unique abilities. That's just my opinion, it may be real or not, I don't know. But if the developers are hiding something from us, that means it will be an interesting one. Of course, it was not shown in the trailer too. That's just weird, but I have no idea, man. Anyways, now the time has come for the big guys, the real bosses. All of the things I am going to say are subject to change, but they are not predictions. They are all real, I must say that. First, let's start with the Eradicator MK1C. I should say this, Eradicator MK1C means Eradicator MK1 Custom. This guy has so many abilities. Literally so many. We will talk about all of them. The Eradicator MK1C is an improved version of the Eradicator in the intermediate mode. It has 500k health, however this may change in my opinion. It has 2 huge chainsaw swords with 2 rocket launchers in its back. I am sorry, but I don't have a footage of every single ability of this boss. John didn't show them to us so far. But anyways, let's get into the abilities now. This boss has the Rocket Storm ability, which can damage up to 30 towers at a time. It can damage towers with its 2 laser guns near its head. We saw it in the trailer. They do 2000 DPS. It has an energy shield, which adds 45k health to itself, but sadly, I don't have a footage of that. This is interesting. It can cause an earthquake with its swords, which is just too weird, but it is going to be amazing, man, I promise. The Eradicator hits the ground 7 times with its swords and it causes a huge destruction. It can dash forward while spinning its chainsaw swords. This deals 200 DPS in a small area. It stuns all the towers in a big range, and afterward, the towers which were affected will deal less damage than before. This was shown in the trailer already. You saw it, right? This was all I got about the Eradicator MK1C. Let's move on to the Eradicator MK IV now. Eradicator MK IV is the last Eradicator we will see in the game. This was confirmed by John himself before in a livestream he did. The boss has grenades and artilleries as main weapons. Also it has 600k health. Again this can change, I am not pretty sure about that, but we will see. It has 4 different types of grenades: fire, explosive, stunned and toxic gas grenade. Let me show you all of the footage of the grenades. For the last we will talk about the toxic gas grenade. This is the fire grenade. Yeah, it burns the towers as you can expect. Let me just show the explosive grenade. The effects are so cool, look at this man. The radius is just insane though. It's so big man, like the radius is so big. This stuns the towers for I don't know how long, but yeah, it seems great. Also again, the radius is so big. Hope they are going to balance that man, like it seems so OP. Now the time has come for the toxic gas grenade. Yes, that grenade spams enemies on the path. As you see, it spawned many enemies. It's like a grenadier of course. However, the enemies it spawned are work in progress. They are subject to change. Now let's move on to the artillery ability of it. It can either just damage a tower or smoke the tower and make it deal less damage. And also, it deals fire damage to the tower. Let me show you some clips of the artillery ability. As you see, this is the smoke artillery ability of it. The towers which are affected will have less range at the moment, and also their health will be decreased because the fire damage it does. This is the regular artillery ability. Yes, it will one-shot most of the towers in the game. It can also deal damage to the warships too, which is really amazing in my opinion because the warships are literally impossible to kill at the moment. In the new game mode, the warships will die. Yes, even a warship will die man. It's going to be insane. But anyways, I forgot, but this boss also has the ability of shooting missiles. It's so slow but it's very cool. The animation is very nice. Also yeah, this is probably the thing makes this boss easy to kill. It spends so much time doing this ability as you can see. By the way, this boss has a rage ability. It breaks off armor and starts running to the base with full might. It doesn't attack the towers when doing that, so that's a good thing. That's everything I can say about this boss. Let's move on to the Apex Predator now. It has 1.5 million health. The Apex Predator carries a rocket launcher with an AUG set on it. It can use his eye as a laser gun, and it's able to one-shot every tower in the game no matter its health. It has arm cannons like the other Predators in the game, but this time it burns our towers. Or it can also shoot lasers from them, which is really cool. Let me show them to you guys. It can use the AUG set on the missile launcher as a melee weapon. It deals a huge amount of damage. But anyways, when it dies, it removes its own core and kills itself. Also, it can shoot missiles from its missile launcher. I don't think this is the strongest boss of the Endless mode by the way, we will talk about that later. So for the last, I left the Calamity, which is literally the strongest boss in the whole game in my opinion. It is a very unknown boss, but I am pretty sure it will have unique abilities and it will be pretty OP because it seems like that. The only footage we got about this boss is this footage as you can see. The walking animation of it. It makes me think that this is the strongest boss because it's also very slow. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that in the comments of course. It's also very similar to the Void in Tower Battles, Anyways man, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Have a good day or night. Take care and see ya.